Hello, and a big warm welcome to the Guardian Doula's Diary podcast. My name is Angela Deuce, or Angie. I'm your host and the founder of Guardian Doula. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula and childbirth educator based on Sydney's Northern Beaches and serving women and their families all throughout Sydney. This podcast is an honest collection of the stories and experiences of birthing women and the professionals that support them to empower, equip, and inspire us all. Let's get into it. I am so excited to tell you guys about a new offer that I'm opening the doors to so that I can help more of you. You might remember I recently launched an ebook, and that resource was actually never publicly available before. It was reserved just for the clients that I work with as their birth doula. But I had lots and lots of people asking me over and over again, so I did make it publicly available. And the feedback has just been so incredible. So I've just heard from so many of you that the kind of very practical step-by-step approach in the ebook was really, really helpful in kind of cutting the fluff and just getting to the actionable items that you actually need to do to set yourself up as best you can for a great birth. So it got me thinking after all of this positive feedback, and this is what I've decided to do next. So because I am a huge believer that doing things in community is the best way to do them. I'm huge on community in my life. I just think community makes everything better in every area of life. And when it comes to preparing for birth and motherhood, it is extra true that community is just the spice of life. But what does a community have to do with an ebook? You're probably like, okay, what's the idea? So I have decided to take this small but mighty ebook and turn it into something a lot deeper. So I'm opening the doors to a 10-week birth prep challenge where I will personally hold your hands and walk you through all of the practical birth prep content that the ebook has through private weekly teachings that will just kind of break it down further. So I'll be sharing the advice and the insight that over 5 years of supporting women as a birth doula and my own 4 births have given me. And not only will I be personally walking this out with you and sharing content on a much deeper level, but other women will be walking this out with you too. So this is an invitation into a beautiful community of like-minded women who all refuse to accept that birth will just be what it will be and you can't control birth. These are women who are all on the same journey and who are hungry to learn and put everything they possibly can in place to give themselves the best possible shot at an amazing birth and postpartum experience. So these are women who want to support and encourage and learn from one another every step of the way. Now, I know how massive community was and has continued to be for me in my own motherhood journey in every season of it. So I just know this is going to be such a gold mine, just full of treasure. And I'm so excited for what this can be for you guys. This is seriously what I wish existed when I was having my first baby. When I first had my little guy, as I said, I've got 4 now, but when I had my first, most of my friends hadn't had babies and the loneliness was real. But fast forward to after I got into an amazing community of women a few months after I had my first baby, it literally changed my life. It really did. Some of my best friends I met in that community, and we still get together every single week, 5 years on. And the deep value that doing pregnancy and postpartum and motherhood in community has, it's just priceless. And I want to build something like that for you guys. So that's my vision. That's my vision for this challenge. I want this to just be the start of something amazing, like a launch pad for you in your motherhood journey. Because how amazing if before you've even had the baby, you can start building into this community, right? So this will be 10 weeks just focused on helping you get prepared and informed so that you're confident and genuinely really excited about what lies ahead for you. So I'm going to be walking you through all of the ebook content and more. So we'll go even deeper, which is going to be super informative and will equip you beautifully in and of itself. So that's going to be amazing on its own. But the real gold and what I'm so excited about is that we're going to all be doing this together in community, which is what I just think makes it so special. And that's what I'm the most excited for about this challenge. So anyway, that's the vision. I'm sure you're wondering, what are the details? Tell me the details. So yes, we're going to be starting on Monday, the 2nd of June, and signups will be closing the Friday before that. So that would be Friday, the 30th of May, signups close. there's going to be two options for you and how you can kind of access this challenge. So I've decided to do standard access or VIP access. Standard access option will give you my practical guide to birth prep ebook, so the ebook you get, then a weekly teaching video that will kind of break things down really simply but go into more detail at the same time. So you'll get so much value out of it, but it will make it really simple and actionable. And then you'll also get access to the private online community where you are never doing this alone. So we're going to have an app. And it's got lots of cool tools that we can use to really connect. There's going to be message threads and posts. We can go live. We can ask each other questions, share stories, you name it. It'll be very, very interactive. That is going to be $297 for the 10 weeks, right? So less than $30 a week for the support and the guidance and, all of that support every step of the way with that incredible community of women alongside you so that you can all encourage one another all the way through. But then if you know me, you know that I love to kind of go deeper and I love going above and beyond. So I've decided to make it even better if you want the full, deeply supportive, extra immersive experience. I've created this VIP access option as well. So the VIP access will get you everything from the sort of standard offering. So the ebook itself, the weekly teachings that I'll be doing, and then of course access to that engaged, supportive community of other women who are in the same boat as you. Plus, the VIP option will get you a couple of bonuses. So 2 bonus mini modules all about how your partner can prepare for birth and postpartum. And they will be taught by myself and my husband, Ben, as a guest speaker. So Ben has walked with me through 4 births and postpartum experiences. He is genuinely an absolute superhero and such a wealth of dad knowledge. So, if I were you, I would genuinely sign up as a VIP just for that bonus alone, because I know that there's going to be so much gold that Ben will share and that will be so helpful for your partner. But you'll also get another bonus module where I'll take you behind the scenes of my own 4 births and I'll tell you the stories in detail about how each of them went down, the mistakes that I made, what I would do differently, knowing what I know now. And this will be really special because I've actually only shared one of my 4 birth stories on my platforms before. So I feel like it'll just be so cool to share all of them with you in detail so that you can really learn from my mistakes. I feel like sometimes storytelling is just such a powerful way to learn and to prepare. So that's an exciting bonus. And then I've also decided to include a whole bunch of extra downloadable resources for you to make your birth prep just that little bit easier and also to go that little bit deeper. So there's going to be 5 bonus resources from memory. They will be how to talk to your care providers. I feel like that's really, really huge. How to advocate for yourself during labor, which being a doula for 5 years has definitely taught me a thing or two about that. Also a partner cheat sheet for your partner for what to do, what to not do in labor, things to remember, just a bit of a solid 1-pager of everything they need and nothing they don't need. And then also a postpartum planning map that has supported me and my clients time and time again. It's like the tried and true postpartum support map. And then also my tried and tested hospital bag checklist that I give to all of my clients if they're like, what do I pack in my hospital bag? And then to make it extra fun, if you are one of the first 10 people to join as a VIP, you will also get access to a private VIP only Q&A with me where you can ask me any particular questions, pick my brain. Maybe you want to refine your birth plan, whatever you need, but I'm capping that at only 10 because I want to keep it really intimate and also make sure that everyone can get lots of questions in and have their questions answered actually in depth and not just kind of in a rush. So if you're keen on that, be really quick to sign up because I have a feeling that those spots are going to fill up fast. So the VIP access is $397 for the 10 weeks. So less than $40 a week for that expert support, deeper insight through all the bonus modules, and then those extra tools and resources that will really just help to sort of further equip you and deepen your and your partner's prep. So to kind of recap, standard access, $297 for the 10 weeks, or VIP access with all of those bonus modules and bonus resources for $397 for the 10 weeks. I am genuinely so excited for this. I actually don't think I'll be really posting on this podcast a lot during the 10-week challenge, if at all, because I just really want to pour all of my energy into this challenge and into the community of women. Because I just know, birth can feel super overwhelming, and it's hard to separate the golden birth prep wisdom from the fluff, but it does not have to be like that. So So I really just want to give you the right prep, the right knowledge, help you get the right mindset, and with the right support, so that you can go into this so ready, so excited, and just so held by the other women that are doing it alongside you. I would love to walk this out with you and to help you even more. So sign up. You can grab the link where you're watching this video to book your spot, and let's do this. Let's do it together and make your birth and your postpartum the positive, beautiful experience that you deserve. I cannot wait, and I'll see you there soon. Thanks for joining us for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you back here for the next one.